another edition of Bourbon Bite-Sized Learning. We're into the month of September.
Wow.
That's crazy, right? If you've not been with us before, my name's Kacy.
And I'm Kay. I'm the FCS agent here at the Bourbon County Extension Office.
And I'm the SNAP-Ed assistant. So today we are going to continue working through our calendar, and we are going to make Bourbon Street chicken. So I have my skillet set up, and I'm going to go on and turn it on, and I've got a tablespoon of olive oil that I'm going to go on and get in there. Okay. So I have to tell you all, we have been cooking already in here this morning, and it smells so good. So this recipe is high quality, right? But very simple ingredients, nothing real fancy. If you all can hear anything in the background, you may hear a whistling. You've got the microwave going for part of our recipe, so just stick with that. So
hopefully someday in technology we can come up with a way of transporting the smell of the yummy through the technology world. But right now you'll just have to take our word for it. It smells good.
Really good. Okay, so I have my skillet heating here, and then we're going to add in 2 pounds of chicken that has been cut into bite-sized pieces. Okay, so I have that ready to go, and I'm just going to drop all that in there. Okay. And I'm just going to give this a stir around in the skillet. And we're just going to let this chicken cook until it gets brown, because once we add the other ingredients, it's still going to have more time to cook in our skillet. You hear that sizzle already coming from it. Okay.
Do you think if you had leftover chicken from something that you could kind of skip this step and go just to warming it up?
Absolutely. Or if you even bought like a rotisserie chicken or leftover chicken or anything like that, would absolutely work with this. Yeah. Or if you needed to cut down, maybe it's only a couple people at home and you didn't want to make such a big serving, you could easily just do like a pound of chicken and cut this down. Or probably even have leftovers and freeze some of it.
I love it for lunch the next day. I love having leftovers to have for lunch the next day.
Or leftovers make 2 meals and you only have to cook once. That's my favorite. Cook once, eat twice. I'm all about that.
We're in a busy world. Anything that can cut down on our time, but still stay healthy. That's what we're.
Absolutely. And this, very lean recipe in here. Chicken's a nice lean meat to use. And each portion comes with 5 ounces of chicken. Okay, you're going to get some veggies with this. You're going to get some grains with the rice that we're going to add. So what's missing though? What else could we add to make it a complete My Plate meal?
Well, we're missing some fruit.
Well, yeah, some fruit, so like kind of dessert.
We could add the peach blueberry crumble that we had last month that we did at Pope's Farmers Market.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be good. Now, I eat with my eyes, so I don't know the color combination there, but it sure was yummy. I enjoyed that last month. Also, you could just add a salad.
Oh, yeah. And get some more veggies, and maybe add some dried fruit or some mandarin oranges or apple. We're getting into fall, and apples and pears are in season, so you can add some slice of that with your salad. Super yummy.
Oh, it smells good. It smells so good.
It's just amazing how just some chicken cooking in a skillet smells so good. It's so aromatic.
And you've got kids at home wanting to help with the recipes. They can help with the next step of measuring out all the ingredients for the sauce as well.
Oh yeah. So we've got a very simple sauce. While this chicken is finishing cooking, let's tell them about the sauce. So we have some spices. So you're going to add some ground ginger, some crushed red pepper flakes, and some garlic powder. Okay, those are our spices. And then we have applesauce. So that's going to add a little sweetness to this. Okay.
Something you probably didn't expect.
Right, that's a totally different kind of unexpected. Brown sugar, right? Because brown sugar makes everything better. And ketchup, another maybe unexpected item to this sauce.
Yes.
Some apple cider vinegar, okay? And then some Worcestershire sauce. Okay?
So we
And
got
then,
all lined up here and
Yeah.
ready.
and then, or some water,
Oh.
just to kind of add a little bit more liquid to it, okay? And then what makes this easy is that we cook the chicken, you put all of these things in here, cook it all in this one skillet. The vegetables and rice are just a microwave steamable bag. So you don't have to dirty up another pot or anything. So one skillet meal. If y'all know anything, you know I like the one pot meal, right?
The thing about this, I'll be honest, I just asked Kacy, I didn't realize that you could get the frozen rice and vegetables together, so convenient. And then she was telling me about rice cauliflower.
Yeah, they have an option. So if you're, gluten intolerant or, not eating carbs or something and want something different, they have an option with the veggies and cauliflower rice instead. So, or rice cauliflower that you could get. Now, different stores may have different things. In the picture of this recipe, it looks like it's got peas and carrots and corn with the rice. Our grocery store here did not have that I found. So ours has got broccoli, carrots, and onions. So a little bit different. Doesn't matter. Still gonna add a little extra vegetables in there.
I believe one of the tips on the calendar said you could even just make it with mixed vegetables.
Oh, yeah.
And omit the rice.
Or again, that leftover thing. If you had some leftover vegetables,
Yes.
maybe you had a leftover ear of corn, you could cut off the cob, some peas, lots of different vegetables you could chop up. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, any of that would work with this.
You've heard me say this before. I call that one of the clean out the refrigerator recipes.
Absolutely.
So a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Honestly, recipes like this are so convenient because this is a recipe that's a guide. It's not a hardcore stick to every detail of it. It's a guide for you to have like a basis, and then you can adapt it to your family's needs or your taste or whatever. The only time a recipe I can think of is really not just a guide is in baking.
Baking, yeah.
Baking is a chemistry. You pretty
Yeah.
much need to stick to the recipe there.
Yeah. So, but this,
This is a
you can
guide.
make it work. Tailor it to your family's needs. If you don't like crushed red peppers, if you don't like the heat, don't add it in there. If you like a little bit more heat, you may want to add a little bit more crushed red pepper flakes. So, all right, I think our chicken is browned. It's looking really good here. Okay. See if I can tip that up.
Oh yeah, they can see
You can
that.
see that? All right. So now we're gonna start to add our ingredients. So I have my seasonings there, my dry seasonings, and then just
What do you want next?
anything, it doesn't matter, they all go in there. So we've got our applesauce, add a little,
Perfect.
all right.
Brown sugar. Ketchup. I sound like a surgeon. Okay.
Next.
Apple cider vinegar. I don't think a surgeon says that, do they? And Worcestershire sauce. And water.
In the water.
There you go now.
All right.
Perfect.
I'm gonna stir that all together. And then once we get this mixed together, we're gonna go on and let this come up to a hard boil. And then we're gonna reduce the heat and let it simmer for 10 minutes. Okay. Now, we're not gonna make you all stand here and watch this simmer for 10 minutes because who wants to do that? I'll just show you kind of what it looks like. Hopefully you can see that in the skillet there. Okay. It's kind of what it's gonna look like right now when you're started. So after the simmers go for 10 minutes, magic of television or Facebook Live. This is what it looks like. Now, as you can see that sauce has thickened up. Okay, so this
Bourbon
has been
Street chicken.
absolutely. All right, Miss Katie, you want to dump our vegetables onto our plate there? So these cooked in the microwave. So this is our vegetable and rice mixture. So we're just gonna plate that.
Oh, that looks so good. I don't want to lose a drop, okay?
Make sure you get all that goodness in there, and then spin that. I'm trying to top it with our chicken.
Oh, that looks so good.
An easy weeknight dinner.
Now the recipe says it makes 6 servings, so that's going to depend on family taste, but that still is a good bit of flavor there and chicken.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't want to waste any
No,
of this.
please, I was wondering, I thought. just pour that.
Amazing. Oh, look at that.
Yes. I'll help you out here. I don't want to miss it.
Good to the last drop.
Oh, that looks good.
All right. And that, friends, is our Bourbon Street chicken. That is September's recipe in the 2021 Food and Nutrition Calendar. The recipe is posted on our Facebook page here, so you can check it out there. If you want the whole calendar, we have very few of the actual calendars remaining. We could always print you out the recipes, but the calendars, we are getting very limited, maybe, I don't know, 10 or so left. So
We don't have many months left.
we don't have many months left in this year, so that means we've done a good job of getting them out there. So we hope that you give this recipe a try. Please let us know. We have had a few people send us pictures throughout the year of things they have made from our calendar. We love seeing those recipes. We love seeing what you're doing with them and maybe how you tweak them and make them your own. So please share that with us. We are happy to see those.
And if you missed the Facebook Live, it's now on YouTube. All of our former Facebook Lives, January through September, are on Facebook, are on YouTube as well. So
Yes.
check us out. Subscribe to the Bourbon County Extension.
Yes, and there's lots of things on there. There's lots of cooking. There's lots of other information on there. So yeah, the Bourbon County Extension YouTube page is full of lots of information. So give this a try. We hope you all have a safe and fabulous Labor Day weekend.
And hope you join us in October, the first Friday of the month, at noon, and we're going to do another live location at the Senior Citizens.
Yeah, so we're gonna take it on the road again and come to you live from the Bourbon County Senior Center.
And it's potato hash, I believe.
Yeah,
another good iron skillet recipe.
Absolutely. All right, thank you all. Bye.
Bye.